We're back. To Hot Take Central. I'm joined by
Joseph.
Big Cheddar and Ryan.
Hello there. They call me Rye Bread.
Yeah, we all got nicknames, so.
We got some new guys in the show today. We're going to help them name their podcast, set it all up.
Yeah, we were, I guess, some of our inspiration came from Hot Take Central, so, we wanted to hop onto that, I guess, podcast kind of
The big
journey?
pod train?
I don't know.
No, I think it's a train.
Okay, train.
A hot take train. Right now, we're saying Belly Boys doesn't work because that already exists.
It
Yeah.
does already exist. That would probably present a bigger issue than we want to deal with.
Well, I showed you guys Fox ripped our name, right?
Yeah, we saw that.
That's so fake.
Yeah, dude, you should have copyrighted it.
I was so close, and I was like, I don't want to be the whiny guy in San Jose pissing off Big Fox in Chicago.
What was it, like a year later they ripped off your name?
Yeah. We were February 2021. They were January 2022.
Yeah.
Dude, you could probably make a pretty good movie about it later. You're the underdog guy.
Hey, I'm just saying, their show ended a year later. We're still going. We outlived Fox.
Oh, it's over?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're the only Hot Take Central.
Now, yeah.
Okay.
He's right. You could make a movie. History repeats itself.
It was so annoying, though, because they would have a 3-hour show, and they would do one episode on Spotify per hour. So they did like a show every 2 days or whatever. So they would do like 6 to 9 episodes a week. So on Spotify, since they're outputting more than we do, their name was at the top. So if you looked up Hot Take Central, everyone would just, oh, you're Fox.
What Fox is this? Fox like Fox
it was like
Sports or Fox News?
It was Fox Sports Chicago.
Okay.
It was kind of cool. I listened in and I was like, oh, we're better than these guys, but it was kind of.
You had better takes or what?
Oh yeah. See, look, 590 The Fan, Fox Sports Network, something like that.
The Fan, not KBCP though.
Nope.
They don't have that on. They
Nope.
don't have that on you.
They're not up there. Yeah, see, every morning from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. But their last... Okay. So I'll be completely honest. The most recent episode was today. So
So they're not done.
No. They took a break during Christmas, I guess.
So that's good news, actually, because you can still make the movie about the comeback story.
Yes.
Yeah. And, I mean, now we got a little bit of competition anyway. I mean, at least that proves our name is good.
Yeah. I
That's
guess,
fair,
yeah,
right?
that's true, yeah.
Well, the Conquerors write the history, so it's your movie. You win. It's write it however
You know what?
want.
I'll just write it. So I'll just write it that
Write the
they
script
died
right
off
now.
or whatever.
They mysteriously vanish.
All right. What are some of our names that we're working with right now?
What were the other ones besides Belly Boys that people were talking about?
I'm drawing a blank. I don't remember any of
I
them.
can't remember. There was one other good one. Wait something.
It was like weighted
Just
thoughts.
so
heavy
everyone,
thoughts.
Heavy
everyone
thoughts.
understands,
Heavy thoughts.
Yeah,
we're heavy people.
Yeah,
So
we're really big people.
yeah, that's where these names
And
come from.
hopefully we're looking forward to starting our podcast, but we'll have sessions about food because you can't just have big people and no food related to them. So
You guys want to run us through like your show design that you were working with?
Yeah, we were. If I just pull up the document, but we were kind of thinking of just like it being about what we were thinking, not necessarily like a certain set of topics. So like we can talk about sports, obviously food. We're really into movies. Maybe we do a few drafts, draft different types of things, different groups, and then just talk about like, cool updates going on in our life. So nothing too particular.
yeah, one of my personal favorites. We're looking at like a story time kind of like a theme where we each like just share things from our life that we find interesting, and hopefully as like listeners you can find interesting as well.
Absolutely.
That sounds awesome. Do you want to do a practice segment for something right now? I can set up a draft board real easy.
Let's
do a draft.
Unprepared
We can
Should
do a draft
pull out
right
our
now?
computers?
Yeah, can you go
All right.
mine?
Ryan, you want me to run it or you want to run it?
You can run it.
Okay. What do you think our topic? Like, there's a couple ways I could run it. I could just run it in like a Word doc, or if you wanted like draft, like movies or whatever.
We can't do movies. Is such a broad. I mean, such a big
We
topic.
would have to do like
we have to-
genres of movies.
Yeah, and even more specific genres from a certain era. It's just like let's not really get into that if we're just doing a rough kind of draft.
Rough draft?
Rough draft.
I like that.
Is that what we're calling this segment? The rough draft?
Yeah, because I mean we're not really prepared or anything, so it's a rough. It's a practice run, so and it is a draft, so that's why I went with rough draft.
All right, that's fair. I like it.
So now we need to think of a theme, though.
Yeah, that's true. Let me scroll through the Twitter sphere and see if I see anything interesting.
The Twitter sphere.
Yeah.
Twitter is a round being. I mean, did you hear about that thing they're building in Vegas? That huge, like, movie theater sphere?
No. What is it? Tell me more.
What are you talking about?
It's like $2 billion. It's owned by MGM. It's like an 8K resolutions, like IMAX sphere.
Is it just
like
one?
Like on
one
a dome?
theater?
It's just one theater.
Yeah, but it's huge.
It's like all around though.
Yeah, like
so
look
it's
up
360.
look up
Probably
Las
meant
Vegas
for like world premieres, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
that would be weird having like a 360 kind of view on that, wouldn't it be?
That would be weird, actually. I'm guessing the film buffs like Martin Scorsese would not like that.
I mean, you check it out and let me know because it's like a $2 billion movie theater, really. I mean, which is kind of
multi-million dollar movie theater.
No,
Wow.
it's billion.
I mean, we can draft movie characters.
Okay, to
That's
what?
less broad than movies. But
Movie
still.
characters with blonde hair.
Bro, I can't even. Who would be my first pick?
I don't know who would be my first pick either.
Ivan Drago.
Owen Wilson.
No,
Owen Wilson's not a character.
Oh, I know.
What do you
okay.
mean no? Who are you thinking?
Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, that's fair.
Are
That
we
would be
s-
like
are we doing-
that'd be a top 5 pick if it was just movie characters for me.
Let's do Burnett
Bro,
movie characters.
Bro, that's
That's too much. That's too bad. That's too broad.
80%.
Yeah. Oh, I see
Brunette
the Las
movie
Vegas
characters, bro.
world's largest sphere.
Yeah,
Is
that
it?
one. Yeah.
This
Can you tell us about it?
it doesn't really look like a movie theater, more like a stage, like an arena.
Why would it need to be a sphere if it's just a stage?
It looks like it's going to be a
No,
globe.
it's a globe. Okay, fine. Globe, sphere, same thing. The
Seven-
Earth is round.
17,000 seats.
Where exactly in Vegas is this?
Like
Is
a
this
little
like-
bit. It's a little bit off the strip, I believe.
Full HD. That's what it says. Okay, I can get. Okay. Oh, okay. It's not really a three. Wow, that's impressive. Okay, I guess it's supposed to be like the kind of mixture of like a show, and then they have it as background. It's not really necessarily a movie theater, but it's for like I guess shows, right? Like live shows. But yeah, it's sick. It's like half of a stadium, and then they're missing like the final part, just like kind of a U shape of seats, and then in the front, obviously, you have the screen. I guess it just wraps around, but most of the important stuff, I guess, will be in the.
I don't know if I want to turn my head that much though. That's the thing that
but
bothers me.
Yeah, I guess if you're not sitting like in the middle, then that sucks because you'll just have like a straight on view and you'll miss some of it.
I mean, I get
But-
neck pains when I sleep with my head turned one way.
Oh.
No, that's a real issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like just like a football stadium. I mean, there's a lot of stairs. I don't know if it sounds like. How much do you think like tickets would be to like watch something in this? If they're spending $2 billion on just like building it.
Yeah, it's got to be expensive. But it's MGM, so they
Speaking
have
of
money to burn.
Vegas, you think the A's are going to Vegas?
I think that's so. I hear people like it's all these rumors, but then like their owner talks about building is like trying to get building permission to build a stadium in Oakland. So I don't.
The
I don't
owner's
really
kind
know.
of stupid.
Well, you remember that thing where he tweeted out like, "Why does the Giants like the year the Giants had 107 wins was like, why does the Giants stadium always full and the A's stadium always not? Can we have someone in local media please do research?" And it's like,
What does that mean?
well, it means why do people like a team that wins and don't like a team that loses?
Well, it's not even. I mean, yeah, it's that, but also like the Giants technically not own, but they have like dominion over more parts of the Bay Area, so that they're gonna draw in more fans. Like Oakland is really just is pretty much in a few cities in East Bay is pretty much the only people that like the A's. Everyone else cheers for the Giants. I'd say it's mostly that way with sports in the Bay Area. But like he's also just a terrible owner, so he's like questioning why people aren't coming to his game. The stadium's in bad condition, the workers aren't as nice, the materials aren't as nice. I mean, like it's not that complicated, right?
Yeah, I'm totally with you. Here, look. There's this website called Namelix that uses AI to generate names. You give it some context. What do you guys think of Colossal Conversations?
Colossal Conversations.
Larger Than Life LLC. The Mighty Mouthfuls. Podium of Proportions.
What'd you type in for the generation to start?
A Big Person Podcast.
Okay. That's pretty good.
And it said, it wants, like, a little bit more context. And it was, like, a media company for high schoolers or something like that.
That's what it said?
Yeah, and these are all, like, you can give it some parameters, and it'll give you, like, massive microphone media.
We're about to use an AI-generated name for our podcast.
We should get an AI-generated logo, too. I don't really want to make one.
Yeah, I don't really want to make one either.
It's easier because then they can give you a whole font setup into, which is way nicer than what I'm having to deal with. I mean, use a new font every single time I make a photo.
Or I feel like maybe it'd be easier than drafting today. We can do a tier list if you guys want.
Of what?
I'll just look at, I don't know, there's like a couple websites that just have
That would be
preset ones.
super. Movies would be super easy for that. Or sports teams.
I don't know, because everyone has different opinions. So
Heavyweight
we
Productions.
no, the thing with the tier
I like
list.
that. I do
Yeah, that's
like
good.
that.
The thing with tier list is
I'll give it a star.
we'd all have to agree on where they would go. That would make it
Well,
more controversial.
or
than
you
just-
kind of like
It's either-
you not estimate, but you like average of what everyone says.
Yeah,
so if
but-
I were to say S and you were to say F, it would go
C.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
there's no D usually, so probably like C or B.
C or B, yeah. But that's the thing. And then obviously you'll have those movies that are just like everyone agrees.
So you want to do
Let's do a tier list.
movies, sports teams, characters.
I'll see what they have. I'm just going to check
Okay.
what the, yeah.
I'm going to go with the high random function. Okay, generate. Supersized storytelling. Huh? Probably not.
I love how he turned his mic off, but we're still talking.
You know what?
Okay, we have NFL team logos of 2022.
I don't know. You're good.
NHL, Premier League clubs, NBA GOATs, 2021
behind
NBA
the
players list, players going into 2023. Okay, that's already passed. Best NBA players of all time.
See, I
But
don't
like the thing is, if it's the best of all time, they're all going to go in S, aren't they?
No, not. I don't know.
How do you rank all of
Okay,
the
how
S
about,
tier
how about Cartoon
into
Network?
a subdivided S
So
tier?
like, oh, I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
How about
actually.
Cartoon Network programming? Anything?
Dude, I have no.
No.
Beef
I
Star.
haven't seen Cartoon Network in so
Okay,
many
you just
years.
vote. You just vote on the show. you've seen.
Ready? Influ big.
I like
As
that.
like an influence? I don't know.
I like. Did you make
Not
that?
terrible.
No, this is just
Okay, I was
look,
gonna
it's a
say,
big
I was-
list. You just get to go
Is
through.
that
and
Beef
pick.
Star I just saw?
Yeah, there's Beef Stars. Big stuff.
DreamWorks animation movies, 1998 to 2019.
Yeah, DreamWorks is cool. Cars is
DreamWorks?
S though.
Cars is not DreamWorks. Cars is Pixar.
I was thinking Pixar. My bad.
Actually, Pixar would probably be better.
I don't see.
You can look it
no,
up.
DreamWorks is good though. Madagascar is fun.
I feel like I've seen more. Have you seen more Pixar movies?
Definitely,
you
I've
think?
seen more Pixar.
What about you, Chad?
I've seen way more Disney movies than
Okay.
Pixar.
Yeah, let's do
Let's do
Pixar.
Pixar. I found one.
All right,
Does that look good enough?
that's definitely good enough.
Okay.
Bet.
All right,
So we have. You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
We have S, A, B, C, and D.
Mm-hmm.
3 tiers. First one up. The first one's up.
So I don't like up that much.
this is going to be a controversial. I'm realizing this episode is going to be very controversial because everyone loves Up. I always see stuff on social media. I always hear everyone talking about it. Everyone talking about the music, and I think it's slightly overrated. I think it's good, but I think it's overrated.
Yeah, I agree. In comparison to some of the other great Disney movies, it seems like it's kind of a miss.
I disagree.
Okay,
Up. Up is a great movie about an old man making the journey he's always wanted to make with his wife.
Okay, well that's the synopsis.
you're giving us
okay.
a synopsis, yeah.
Okay, but it's a great movie.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like- so I think it should at least be A tier.
Oh, I think it's A tier.
Okay, A's fine.
I said
Okay, then
I
that-
think it's great. I just think it's overrated. I think most people would put it in S tier.
Yeah, I think we can put an A. Yeah. I definitely agree if there's other movies that are better, but I think it's still a great movie. So, all right, next up we have the classic Toy Story.
There's got to be S.
I mean,
Is it?
it's too iconic. If that movie didn't exist,
No, that was like the
This was
first
a time-
3D animated movie.
it was made at a time before Disney even owned Pixar. Like, think about that. Think about like what it started. For that alone, plus the amazing story. I mean, I wear a shirt that says Pizza Planet, or I don't anymore because now I'm too fat. But I used to wear that shirt all the time. And I'm 16. I almost forgot what age I am, but I am 16 years old and I'm wearing a Pizza Planet shirt.
Okay, but the Pizza Planet
And the movie
design
came
is
out in
pretty cool.
2001.
Right, but
Oh, wait, maybe 1999, actually.
I feel like I've just seen the movie too much. I don't really appreciate it.
Well,
as
that's
much
because-
Okay, but that doesn't.
no, but I don't like it for that reason. I feel like I've just seen it too much for me to like really enjoy it anymore.
Toy
but
Story came out in
Think about
1995.
like kind of the first time. Think about the first time that you
I
saw
can't
it.
remember the first time I've seen Toy Story.
Well, like, there's a reason you've seen it so many times
Okay,
because it's a great, great movie.
I'll put it at A. But what do you guys think?
What do you think, Noah?
I don't think it's I think that the issue is if you don't put it at S tier, I don't know what you could put at S tier because Toy Story made what every single Pixar movie you like is because of Toy Story.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's definitely like a factor. But like, if we were to do a Marvel movie, I wouldn't put Iron Man in S tier just because it started the entire universe. It's based on other things.
No, I agree, but in the sense that, like, I think those are kind of different because Marvel had they already kind of had a universe to work from, and if that flopped, like look at was it the Hulk who came out first? That totally flopped, and they came out with Iron Man. If Toy Story had
Iron
flopped,
Man was the first one to come out.
MCU wise,
I'm just saying if Toy Story had
MCU
flopped, if Toy Story had flopped,
There'd be no Pixar.
there would have been no Pixar movies.
Okay.
And Toy Story was huge.
That's a good point.
we can
though.
put Toy Story at 2. I mean Toy Story at S. Sorry,
Because also another thing I was thinking about, like how many Pixar movies are really better than Toy Story? And if we don't have, we need to hold at least one standard to S tier, right? So that
Yeah.
we can base everything else.
And
off
I
of
think Toy Story is a great place to start.
I agree. I think I was like thinking more along the lines of the franchise as a whole, not really in
No,
specific.
no,
just
no,
the
like
first Toy Story.
like Toy Story
I
2, 3, 4. Like
They were-
3
they
was
were good,
3
but
was
I didn't
didn't
think-
like 3. 4 was good.
What was
2,
3?
The one with like the
Three
bear and they
was
go to the garage or
like
the
where Buzz Lightyear starts
yes.
speaking Spanish.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they go to the
Okay, yeah.
the
Toy
trash
Story- Toy Story
compactor.
we can put it S tier. Next, we have Monsters University. I'm already gonna say this out front. I want to put it S tier. I just rewatched it last week. That movie is amazing, dude. It's
I
just
think
like
that's fair.
the music and like the storyline is just I don't know really.
I didn't like that movie as much as the first one.
I'm exactly the opposite.
Wait,
I love
what
it.
you like? Monster? You were saying Monsters University?
Yeah, over Monsters Inc.
No,
Yes.
no, that's false. I will no.
I'll
Brandon,
say
I'm-
this. I'll say this. Based on not having been to college, the most college vibe I get from a movie I have gotten from Monsters University than any other
What about
movie.
like Rudy?
Rudy, I'm not a big Rudy guy. I'm
Okay.
a USC fan,
Okay.
so I can't really like Notre Dame that
Okay.
much. I think it's a fantastic movie. It's just they should have picked another team.
Okay,
But like I don't know,
Notre
just
Dame.
the different frats like acting differently. I've always found really cool. I've always found the "we're okay" thing like really fun. Like I always laugh out loud at that joke particularly.
Yeah.
You say S tier though?
Yeah.
but I don't think it's better than Up.
Yeah, no.
Yes, I think it is.
I don't
think
know
it
if it's
is.
better than Up.
Monsters Inc. is better than Up though.
No.
Oh, I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think so.
Monsters
but
Inc. is great. I just can't really get over like I don't know. It feels really slow. Like you have to have the perfect I think hit in a movie. You can't have it be too fast. You can't have it be too slow. Obviously, I think it's too slow. And I think Monsters University that was a perfect like mix of that. And that's really I don't know. It's really important to me to have that.
I'm totally comfortable saying A tier, but that's not. I don't think it's S
I'm
tier.
comfortable with A tier too.
All right. Next, we have Finding Dory.
No,
I didn't think it was horrible. I'll
no,
start.
it was bad.
I'll say one cool
horrendous,
thing
bro.
before you. The only thing I have to say about this movie that I found kind of cool is it technically takes place close to home.
Well, yeah, the
It
Monterey
does.
Bay Aquarium.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
not.
So that was like something I actually found pretty cool. Besides that, you know, it's just.
I think we got to be more
movie.
harsh.
Absolutely.
The fact that it was connected to Finding Nemo is the only reason why I'd put it in like C tier, and not D.
Yeah,
I think it was that bad.
it's a C tier movie.
It's C tier movie.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Fair enough.
And then next we have Finding Nemo.
Dory was annoying for the 10 minutes she was on screen in Finding Nemo, bro. She had the whole movie kill me.
I don't think Dory's that bad.
Dory was bad. Dory was bad.
She's like memory loss. Don't you feel a little bad for
No,
her?
I don't.
Hang on.
She's a character, bro.
That's a bit harsh.
No.
Hang on a second. All right, you can move on.
We have Finding Nemo next.
Yeah. A tier.
A tier.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. That's pretty easy for me.
Well,
What did you say? Sorry. What did you say?
there were some hot takes coming from this corner, and I would like to remind everyone that the views and opinions presented on this program do not necessarily affect those of the staff or management of KBCP, the Bellman Board of Trustees, or Bellman College Preparatory.
Yeah. All right, Finding Nemo. Are we good with A tier? We're kind of like running short on time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, next we have. I can't.
I think it's Cars 2.
Cars 2. Yeah.
Okay, not as good, nowhere near as good as the first one. I'd say like B or C tier. I think Cars 3 was better than
Loved
Cars
this
2.
movie as a kid.
I love this movie. The Spies was sick. I
know, but it just doesn't feel like Cars to me.
I don't rewatch. It's different.
I've rewatched it, and I've enjoyed it more when I rewatched
Well,
it.
if he's rewatched it differently, I'd take his opinion over mine because I haven't rewatched it in years.
I think it should be at least B tier.
Okay, B tier's fine with
I
me.
think that's
But
fine.
if we put that at B tier,
I
Cars
actually
has
think
to be
Finding-
S.
Cars, okay, we're not
I think
at
that's on the
Cars yet,
same
so-
level as Finding Dory.
Cars 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
At C tier.
So
no.
it kind of
No,
disappoints.
no.
Can we put it at 50-50? No, it doesn't list in that.
Let's just move on.
I'm looking at the same one as you.
Incredibles.
The first one?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's an
that's got to be S tier.
S tier.
That got me
I
so
completely agree.
hyped.
I love that movie. And like when the second one finally came out, great movie by the way. I love the second one. We'll get to that later. But like I was so excited for both of those. And like, you know, Disney they rebranded one of their roller coasters at Disneyland. That roller coaster is really fun.
You know, the second one is actually pretty hated by most people.
I didn't
I
like
love
it
the
as
second
much.
one.
I didn't like
it
the
as
mind
much.
control.
I
Like,
liked it though.
I feel like there was some more potential.
A
but-
lot
I
of
didn't like it as
people
much, but
were-
it was cool to like finally see that continuation of the storyline. I
Yeah.
think that's what made me the most excited. So why don't we just rate that one too?
Yeah,
B tier.
B tier for
B.
Incredibles 2.
Yeah.
high,
I think
I'd say it's a high B.
Okay.
yeah. Ooh,
Ratatouille.
I love Ratatouille.
S tier. This is
I-
S
Yeah, it's an S tier.
Yeah, it's
an
okay.
S tier.
I
That-
love Ratatouille. It's such a great movie.
That movie. I hadn't seen it in until like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
I saw it for the first time.
Really?
And I was like, this changed my life.
They've been gaslighting you, your parents, with
No,
Ratatouille.
for real.
No, but I loved Ratatouille. I just rewatched it like a few months ago, and it's
So
an amazing movie.
The Good Dinosaur.
D.
Yep, horrible.
I don't even know if I've seen
Nope,
it.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen
you,
it.
know, you
because-
haven't seen it, but he's
Nope,
putting it in
nope,
B.
because the trailer made me throw up.
Dude,
so.
I've seen it like twice. I've seen at least all Disney movies at least like 3 or 4 times, and I've seen Good Dinosaur twice. The first time when I originally watched it, and like a second time when I was bored out of my mind on a road trip. So it's a horrible movie. Is this the first Cars?
Yeah.
It is.
S tier.
S tier.
Bro, I still
Yeah,
watch
no,
that.
it's
I
an
watch
S
that
tier.
movie once a week.
That's
Bro, okay, that's a problem.
that's a. Yeah.
I know you're into cars.
The
but
first
that's an
first
issue.
10 minutes of that where they're like, "Woo, woo, 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 woo," and
Yeah.
then he goes to gets me hyped. That lock it in.
I am speed. Yeah,
Okay,
that's good.
Cars 3,
Cars 3. I liked it.
A or B?
I wouldn't put it above Cars 2.
I think it was better than Cars 2.
I don't think so. I don't.
I think it was more true Cars than Car 2
I
was.
put it in B.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. I think it was more true to like the Cars and the storyline than Cars 2 was.
A Bug's Life. I would say B tier. I enjoyed the movie. It wasn't horrible.
Dude, I used to
kinda
watch
funny.
that movie so much when I used to get my hair cut at this kid's place, like where they had rides and shit.
And
Pardon this language.
yeah,
Excuse me.
I got a good beep
I go
sound,
to
by the way.
Woodland.
could have used it. Could have used it then.
My name is who's someone I can say? My name is Benedict. No.
All right.
Anyways,
Okay, Wall-E.
Wall-E. Okay, S tier.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Monsters Inc. That's got to be A. It's got to be as good
I think it's
as,
an A.
as
I
the
think it's
Monsters
an A.
University.
Yeah, we're kind of pushing at the end here.
Okay, Inside Out. D.
B.
I don't even-
I enjoyed Inside Out. I liked it.
B.
It was
it's
so-
a C.
it's a C movie.
It's a C.
It is
No.
honestly was my
Yeah.
least like
Compared
I
to other Pixar movies.
I totally get the
it's a
story
C.
behind like you want to understand your feelings and all this, but the way I walked out of watching that movie.
No, you did
was
not walk
not
out on it.
No. I'm saying like
Okay,
when the movie
okay.
was done, the way I felt exiting the movie theater after the final minute, after the credits, I just didn't feel like I had watched a good movie.
Okay, but think past the movie.
I think we should just put it. I think
Like let's
C.
finish because
Compared to other Pixar movies, I think it's a C.
Fine.
Okay.
C.
Yeah,
Okay.
Coco.
I enjoyed
Coco was
Coco.
tough.
B tier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's watched it in their Spanish class.
I don't take Spanish.
I don't take Spanish either, actually.
Yeah.
I've watched Coco at least 3 times.
I watch French movies. Okay. Anyways, Toy Story 2.
I watched nothing.
This is
Toy Story 2?
yeah.
I've watched this more than the original. I
Me
think.
too. Actually, I'd
Is this the one where like Woody gets like kind of kidnapped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we meet Jesse. I actually like this movie
this
a lot.
And then there's that plane rescue mission.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was actually
A
through the
tier.
airport.
I'd say
that
A
was,
is fair.
that was sweet. Through the airport, that was sweet. Okay, Toy Story 3 is next.
C tier.
I did not like this
I
movie.
might put it in D.
When I was a kid,
I
this
really-
movie
It gave me
scared
nightmares.
me.
I got
I
scared
know.
from this movie. The pink bear or the
Yeah,
purple bear.
what
was
the heck
so
was that
scary.
about? This is a kid's movie, and I think when this movie came out, I was
scared
like 10.
Yeah, this
it
movie-
still scared me.
A movie with Ken fighting a pink bear is not going to give me nightmares.
Nope, scared me.
But I did not like this movie.
What about the
I
baby?
didn't. Buzz
What about
Lightyear was my favorite character, and they made
And
him
this-
some
this-
like weird Spanish speaking
the, yeah, and they like
secret
totally
agent.
mind wiped him, and it was like I didn't like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me neither.
Also, it's kind of freaky about how about the baby with like the messed up eyes? And it was such a sad
Yeah.
movie too. Like
I-
all the toys being left behind. I feel like I don't. Yeah,
Baby with the sad eye.
All right, Brave.
What can I say?
Never seen it. I
I
can't
like
judge
seen
it.
Brave.
Brave.
I'd put B or A. I
Okay.
love Brave.
Okay.
Okay, B.
Okay. B. I'll
Okay.
put it at
B.
B. It's
Okay.
definitely not
Onward.
A.
Onward made me like I like Chris Pratt and I like Tom Holland. I think it was kind of we're good. I think it was more like Inside Out, but I think it was a better interpretation of Inside Out, like how you deal with the difficulty.
Okay.
So I'd say it's higher than so maybe B tier, B or A.
B tier.
B
I
tier.
have yet to see it, so
It's good.
Toy
It-
Story 4.
It was kind of a good ending. I'd say A.
C.
I'd
No.
say B. I'd
Okay,
say
B.
B. Okay. Soul. I liked Soul. I would put
didn't
Soul
like
It
A.
seemed flat.
Okay, but if you think
It
about
had no soul.
okay,
Yeah. It just seemed like okay. I get it, but I feel like I saw the movie in the trailer.
put it in the context of
COVID.
Pixar hasn't been the best in the past few years.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's one of the better movies in a while. So I
I'd
think
Yeah,
say-
but nothing compared to our S tier or A tier.
I think A is
Fine.
fair.
Yeah, it's fair. It was a good movie, but it had a good like story behind it, and it was a good theme.
Okay, A.
Luca, I didn't watch. I'd never seen.
I
was-
didn't
it
see
was
Luca
I'd put
either.
D.
B.
B.
B. It was okay. It was a good movie. Okay, I haven't. Turning
Something-
Red.
Turning
D
Red,
tier.
D tier.
Oh,
All
D tier. Yeah.
I haven't
Lightyear.
watched it.
Haven't seen
Lightyear
it.
was good. B.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
Lock it in.
Bye.